work. Oh, I really hope it does. I really hope it's smooth. I've tried my best to update all the settings. If there's nothing I can do, we may have to cancel it and I'll have to make a video on it instead. But I hope not, because I really want to do a live stream. Okay, so it seems a lot smoother here. That's a bit annoying. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back onto this wonderful page here and get rid of the live sub count because I think that's what's throwing this whole thing off. Well, it seems much smoother now. Hello everybody, welcome back to the stream. Okay, this is looking much better now that I've got rid of that application. Okay, so annoyingly you can't see a live sub count, which is a shame, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Oh yeah, it's looking so much smoother. So let's get back into it. So you should be able to hear the music. Fantastic. Do tell me if the music is too loud or too quiet. It's really up to you guys. So let's get back into ranking these roller coasters. So yeah, Nemesis classic. Got to put it at number 1 for the beginning. But is the Smiler better than Nemesis though? It's a close one. Because I had some really good rides on Nemesis, I'll be honest, just recently. And it was running very well. Obviously a retrack would be better. Yeah, hello everyone, we're back. Sorry about that. It was the other application that was running at the same time, basically to have a live sub count. And yeah, that wasn't working. The computer didn't like that. So basically now we're back onto it. No live sub count, but it doesn't matter. Hello, the theme park dude. Hello again. We're back. Thank you guys so much for being patient with me. This is the first time I've done this. So, well, the first time properly after getting more than 750 subs. So yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, Nemesis or the Smiler. Gotta put the Smiler above Nemesis. It's a fantastic ride. It's really intense. The theme is crazy. I love the soundtrack. It's a great ride. What else to say? Oblivion, naturally, that's gonna go after Nemesis. I don't think I prefer it more than Nemesis. It's a bit short. It's a fantastic dive coaster. Got one flipping good drop. Rita, I'm gonna place below Oblivion, just solely for the fact that Oblivion's just a better ride, in my opinion. Rita is good. My cousin and I, when we last went to Alton Towers, we had a great ride on Rita. I think we had the front row. It was really smooth, actually. I was expecting it to be way more rougher than it actually was. Yeah, hello, everyone. So the theme park dude asked, what's my cred count? My cred count is, I believe, 78 or 80. I mean, we're going to find out today. So, yeah, stick along for the journey because it's going to be fantastic. We're going to get through every single roller coaster I've ridden. Mr. Cola Roaster, I've heard Smiler wasn't running as well this year. I still haven't been on it since 2019. Well, that's the thing with the Smiler. It really does vary year to year. In my opinion, it was running okay. But, you know, maybe better next year. You never know. The front row is always the best on that roller coaster. So, yeah, Octonauts, that's going at the bottom. Runaway Mine Train, I'm going to put above it because it's a more unique ride. It was my first roller coaster, so I got to put it there. It's just a classic for me at the moment. Galactica, I'd probably rank it above Rita. It's very smooth. It's a great ride. And yeah. Oh yeah, we got some more down here as well. I was missing Wicker Man. How crazy is that? Oblivion is so bad, lol. One drop and then break. Yeah, that's true. It is a bit of a one-trick pony. But dude, the airtime on that drop is crazy. Spinball Wizard, I'll probably put it behind Rita. 13. Oh, that's going ahead of Rita. That drop track element is great. I may even put it above Galactica, actually. Yeah, let's put it there. I think that's good there. And now the interesting one, Wicker Man. Where does that sit? Well, for me, it goes for the number 3 place at Alton Towers. I love the theming. It's a fantastic Woody. I don't think it's too rough. I'm not a huge fan of those big sweeping turns, but it's not the worst thing in the world. It is the weakest GCI I've ridden, as you'll see later on in this list. But it's not a bad ride. It's not bad. It's got fantastic theming. The back row is definitely where it's at on Wicker Man. It's fantastic. It's literally amazing. It's so much fun. I love that ride so much. Yeah, so now that we've done Alton Towers, I believe if you were there for the earlier part of the live stream, I got my big book here, and basically got every single park I've ever been to in this book. I got this book in 2018. It's basically, I've just got a list of every single cred I've got. And yeah, I think the next one we're going to go on to is Europa Park. So I can just literally search this up in here. It's fantastic. Now, I didn't manage to get on every single roller coaster at Europa Park, sadly. Hello to everyone just joining the stream. We had a bit of hiccups earlier, but we're back live and it's working. Hopefully, hopefully smoothly. I don't know. We're going to see what happens. Yeah, so let's get into Europa Park's roller coasters. My favourite roller coaster at this park is Silver Star, so that would be more towards the bottom. And I rank Silver Star quite highly. I had some fantastic rides on it the last time I went to Europa Park, which was in 2021, I want to say it was last year. Or it may have even been 2020. Actually, looking back now, it probably was 2020. Yeah, the end of the ride is what makes that coaster so good. So I'm probably going to place it in number 3. Yeah, it's not better than Nemesis, but it is a better ride than Wicker Man in my opinion. Hello everyone, once again joining the chat. It's looking much smoother now than it did earlier, so that's fantastic. Let's just make sure the music's running. And it is. I don't know what music is playing, but hopefully it's alright. Yeah, let's get on to the next roller coaster. Wait, I swear I just put Silver Star in. Is this a bug? Okay, that's a bug. I'm gonna get rid of that one. That's a bit strange. Coasterbot, if you're watching, which you're probably not, check that out, please. Yeah, right, Blue Fire. Blue Fire's tricky. I like the launch. Actually, it's alright. It's better than Icons. Much better than Icons 2 launches. But, is it better than Wicker Man? I gotta say no. I probably prefer Wicker Man. I'm a fan of wooden coasters, so it deserves that space. Woden. Woden's amazing. It's more similar to Troy than Wicker Man, as it's such a big wooden coaster. Oh, accidentally flicked up notifications. How do I... Hang on, guys. I don't know if you can see this. Okay. What the flip happened? I don't know if you can see that. I'll check through in a second. I don't think you could. So yeah, let's place Blue Fire. Yeah, okay. Everything's back to where it was before that hiccup came. Let's check the chat. My tower's top 5 is the Smiler, Nemesis, Wicker Man, Galactica, and Rita. Respectable, pretty cool. It's nice to see Galactica getting some love. It's a great ride. Okay, so we got seven viewers. Thank you everyone for joining the live stream. Basically, I'm going through every roller coaster I've ridden, and it's going to be great. It's going to be great. It's going to be so much fun because I'm going to literally find out my top 25, which I'll then make a video on quite soon. Most people credit their roller coasters online, like using Excel. I actually use a book because it's quite cool going to parks and then writing down which roller coasters you've ridden, so I do it that way, but it's really up to you. Schweizer Boban, that was terrible. That's going right to the bottom. I was not a fan of that coaster at all. Woden, let's put that back up here. Woden's better than Wicker Man. Long shot. Hello, Coaster Adrenaline. Thank you for joining. And we got 9 viewers. This is fantastic. Thank you, everyone, for joining the stream. So, if you haven't seen so far, my top 5 at the moment, only including Alton Towers and Fort Park's roller coaster. Oh, no, not Fort Park. Europa Park's roller coasters is looking like this at the moment. Yeah, let's just go through the list. Hit off these Europa Park coasters quite quickly. Arthur, an amazing experience. I'm going to place that quite highly, actually. I'm probably above, yeah, probably number 9 at the moment. I didn't get around to doing every roller coaster at Europa Park, which is a shame, because I really would have wanted to, but I didn't have the time. So, Eric Thompson, I would love to see that video. Yeah, the top 25 is coming out soon. I believe that's what you're referring to, because there is a little bit of a delay. Alpine Express, yeah, I'd probably prefer it over Octonauts. But not over Runaway Mine Train, just because the Runaway Mine Train is so... It's special to me. My first roller coaster ever. Oh gosh. Coaster Runner, Hi Daddy. Nice. I didn't... I did not expect that in the stream. Okay, hello. Hello. I'm ranking every roller coaster I've ridden. So... Okay, right. I'm getting distracted. Euromir, it was a little bit rough, but very intense. I'm going to place it above Spinball Wizard, but below Galactica. Eurosat Can-Can Coaster, this coaster's amazing. An amazing soundtrack, beautiful theme, nice intense ride, very smooth. Probably going to place that above Rita, but not above Oblivion. Matterhorn Blitz, that was like a wild mask, can't speak. Wild mask coaster, yeah, it's alright. It's not the best in the world, but it's there. A cred's a cred. India's #1 coaster enthusiast. Wait, you're a father? No, I'm not. I think he meant that as more in a weird kind of way. What the? No, I am not a father. I'm 17 years old, and I'm ranking roller coasters on YouTube. So no, no, I'm not. I'm not a father. Pegasus. That was a very small but very smooth family coaster. Gonna put that quite high actually. You did get some airtime in the back row, so I'm a fan. I'm a big fan of that ride. Poseidon, that's a wooden coaster. It's more of like a wooden, no, not a wooden coaster, no, a water coaster even. I got my W's mixed up. Water coaster, it's really nice. It is getting a little bit jolty in places, and I was the only one on the train who got wet when I went in Christmas during 2019. So for giving it a load of memories, I'm going to place that in number 13 at the moment. And I believe that's all the roller coasters I've done at Europa Park. I haven't managed to get around onto all of them. That'll be for the next trip I go to Europa Park, if that happens. I don't use the... Oh. Oh gosh. Jeff Jefferson. Why is this channel so immensely underrated? I don't know. Maybe because my upload schedule's been a bit iffy over the past year. But, you know, I'm doing the best. I'm at school. And I get tons of homework, so there's nothing really I can do about that. I try to edit when I can, but really it's up to you guys just watching the videos and being engaged, like on this live stream. So, yeah, thank you all for joining. We've got 5 people, which is more than I imagined. I'll be honest, when I started the live stream, I only had 1, and that means 1 person got to see my really cool intro that I made. So if you ask nicely, I can show it to you and then get back into the stream, but it's really up to you. As I did spend a lot of time making that intro. But yeah, thank you all for being here. And yeah, let's head on to the next park. What should we pick? I'm going to go Fort Park, the UK's thrill capital of the country. Or used to be called the thrill capital. What made you choose the name Stubwood? It sounds sus, I don't know. Well, basically, I don't know if I should explain, because it's a little bit personal. Whatever. Basically, there's a village in Staffordshire called Stubwood. My family used to live there, so I decided to call the channel their name Stubwood. And it's kind of like PewDiePie or Jacksepticeye or whatever, where it's like it's a unique name. Whereas if I were to have gone with something else, I don't think people would have remembered me as much. You're kind of cute, Stubwood. Okay, okay, right. That is getting a bit sus now. Oh, Mr. Yeetoff. Yes, hello. Just tuned in. How are you doing? Still recovering from the run? Yeah, I don't blame you, man. That cross country was crazy. And yeah, that was fantastic. Well done on running. That was... Wait, how are you doing? Still recovering? Oh, wait. I don't know if you run or if you're asking that as a question, but I'm doing well. My knee's a little bit knackered, but I'll explain that in the video when it comes out. If it comes out, because, as I say, got a lot on my schedule at the moment. Right, let's get into it. So, Colossus. In its current state, it's a bit rough. So I'm going to put it below Galactica, below Euromir, but above Matterhorn Blitz. I'm aware it's actually getting retracked at the moment. So, I mean, it may be a better ride very soon. I mean, I did ride a clone of it earlier this year called Sick, and that was at Flamingo Land. And that was a much better ride. So we'll see how well Sick ranks later on in the video. Flying Fish, #1. Let's go. No, I'm just kidding. Flying Fish is not going in #1. It's a bit of a meme, isn't it? We're going to place it here. The 3 powered coasters all in a row. Eric, dude, would you ever consider marrying a roller coaster? Not gonna lie, no, not really. But if I were to marry one, I'd probably marry Untamed at Wallaby Holland, which is my #1 coaster. But we'll actually tell you what, I'll do Wallaby Holland after Fort Park. A Nemesis Inferno. Where am I going to place that? I don't think it's underrated and I don't think it's overrated. I think it's doing quite well at the moment in terms of the rankings in the UK. I don't prefer it to the original Nemesis. It's not got the same intensity. But if you do prefer the newer version, Nemesis Inferno, I don't blame you. It's a good ride. And I'm going to place that quite high actually for the moment. Above Oblivion. I do prefer it over Wicker Man as well. But I probably don't prefer it over Woden. Oh, Mr. Yeetoff, you're half an hour away from Toverland. Oh, that's amazing. I wish I was you, man. Sick is elite because of the lap bars. Yeah, dude, the lap bars make that coaster so much better than Colossus. Check out the review if you haven't already. I would consider marrying a roller coaster, but I'd probably rather marry you. Okay. Right, anyway, let's get back. What the flip? Guys, what are you doing? Okay, we got 7 people viewing. Welcome to the stream. Basically, I'm ranking every roller coaster I've ridden. If you're interested, here's what the top 5 is looking like at the moment. I haven't ranked every roller coaster yet. I keep getting distracted by someone calling me daddy, and yeah, it's kind of going nuts, to be fair. I kiss a roller coaster support every time I pass one. I did it as a child, and now I'm older, I do it even more. Okay, fair enough. I mean, you like roller coasters, so gotta give it to you. Saw the ride. It's a bit rough, but it's got amazing theming, and the airtime on that hill is great. The drop's great. It's about the same as Wicker Man, and I probably wouldn't rather ride it over Blue Fire. I don't think that made sense, but whatever. This chat is getting out of whack, dude. I know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Meant to be a family kind of channel. Have you kissed a roller coaster support? No, I have not. What the flip, Eric, dude? I'm trying to rank roller coasters and you guys are just going nuts. Oh my gosh. Wow, I really agree with this list, says Mr. Yeetoff. Silver Star really was my favourite in Europa Park. That airtime was absolutely crazy. Yeah, it's a great ride, especially if you ride it in the winter, because then they turn off all the trims and it's even better than it is normally. Stealth, I like Stealth. Stealth is very good. I'll place it there. It's a bit of a short ride, but it's got a crazy acceleration. You get some good airtime. And yeah, last time I went to Fort Park, my cousin, my sister and I, we just lapped this roller coaster again and again and again. So yeah, I had some great rides on it, and that's why it ranks so highly. I've never been to Britain though, but I would love to go. I think. I guess that's what you're meaning. Yeah, we've got some really good roller coasters in the country. Especially, we're gonna have even more great roller coasters in years to come, with like Exodus at Fort Park. I think, what was it, Legoland are getting a dueling coaster, the Nemesis retrack. Yeah, we've got some fantastic attractions coming to the UK, so maybe hold your trip off until 2024. But yeah, that's basically what I would do. Ever been on an RMC? I have, and if you stick around, I'll show you where that ranks. It's number 1, but I mean, that's kind of obvious. I'll tell you in a second which roller coaster that is. The Swarm, that's a great ride. Probably prefer it over Stealth, just because it's a longer ride. Well, it's not more intense, but it's just a longer ride. And it is a bit annoying, I will be honest, with those vest restraints. They're quite tight on your chest. And yeah, it just shows that Phoenix, which is at Toverland, is just a much better ride than the Swarm in every way possible. Partially because the vest restraints aren't nearly as restrictive. Yeah, they're much better of trains actually, and they're beautiful as well, the ones on Phoenix. But we'll get on to Toverland in a second. The UK accent is scary, not gonna lie. Okay, well, I come from the Midlands, which is too north for Southerners and too south for Northerners, as I like to say, so I'm kind of stuck in the middle. The Walking Dead, the ride, I like this. It was very smooth. I like the theming. But yeah, it was a fun ride. Probably ranked that quite highly, actually. Probably above 13, but not above Arthur, because Arthur's more of a complete experience, if you know what I mean. So, as promised, I'll be going on to Wallaby Holland. Yeah, here we go. This is going to be good. And it comes up with literally the worst roller coaster I've ridden. Oh my gosh, Condor is horrible. It's the first SLC that was ever created, and it's terrible. It's really bad. I love Loop De Loops. Hello and welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a fantastic day. I'm ranking through every single roller coaster I've ridden. Every single one. But I may need to pick up the pace a little bit because I'm not getting through as many as I thought I would. What was your favourite food in one of the Dutch theme parks? I'm curious. Ooh. Well, unfortunately at Toverland I didn't actually eat. Basically, my dad threw our packed lunches over the front gate. It was really funny because we ran out of money. But I only really ate at Efteling, and I did eat a little bit at Wallaby Holland, but I'd probably say Efteling. Wallaby Holland was quite good at like the more kind of street food like stuff. in my opinion. Did you know I love loop-de-loops? No, I wouldn't engage that. But loops are fantastic inversions. They're really good. I need to get through this list. Draco, it's a family coaster. It's not as bad as Condor. Goliath, this is good. This is a good ride. It's like a mini version of Expedition G-Force, which I'll get onto later. I rank it quite highly. I think it gives some fantastic airtime. It's very forceful as well. I'm not the biggest fan of those kind of long swooping helices, but it provides some really good I can't speak. It provides some really good airtime towards the beginning and the end of the ride. You skipped my comment, did I, man? Oh, sorry. Why would you ever go to Britain? Well, there you go. I haven't skipped it now. Well, I kind of live here, mate. There's not much I can do. Yeah, here we go. Untamed. Yeah, that's going at number 1. When I rode it in 2020, it just blew my mind. How could one ride provide so much airtime? It just really surprised me how good that is. It's my number 1, and that spot is not going to change throughout the rest of the list. I'm telling you, it's not. Lost Gravity, I found it a bit jolty. Check out my review if you haven't already. It's on the channel somewhere. And yeah, it's okay. I did enjoy my ride. It gave some nice elements. Well, gave some nice elements. Gave some nice airtime. It was a little bit jolty, and it was a bit wacky, which I liked, but it wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be. So I'll probably place that around there, which is quite low compared to what other people would rank it at, but it's okay. Is it raining now as you're in the UK? No, it's not raining. It's a bit cloudy though. And it's a bit dark, hence why I've got the LED light on. So it looks a lot brighter and I look better on camera, because I'm camera shy. Anyway, hello everyone, all the 7 viewers. If you're new, I'm ranking every roller coaster I've ever ridden. Here's what the top 5 or top 10-ish is looking like at the moment. And yeah, it's good. We're going through all the parks I've ridden. All the parks I've ridden. What? Every single roller coaster I've ridden and all the parks I've been to. Phoenix number 1, Untamed is a better ride, but imagine Untamed with the female Phoenix. Oh, can you imagine that? With like the queue line and everything, that would be amazing. That would be fantastic. Express Platform 13, this was cool. It was a little bit rough, so but it had good theming. Oh, I can't place it above Lost Gravity. It just doesn't feel right. Okay, 17. I think that spot seems okay at the moment. Speed of Sound, I didn't actually get to go on that roller coaster. Unfortunately, the queue was just way too big, but I've heard it's really good, and I've heard it's one of the best Vekoma boomerangs out there. So yeah, it's all right. It's all right that I didn't get to ride it. I wish I did, but it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. I will be going back to Wallaby Holland in about a year and a bit's time, I think. Have you been to the wonderful Peppa Pig world? No, I haven't. Do you like the Boris impression there? No, I haven't been to Peppa Pig World. I do intend to go down to Poulton's, hopefully next year, when I have more time after I've done my final exams at school, which are A-levels. As I'm aware, a lot of my viewers here are Dutch, so basically, when I'm 18 years old, I sit my final exams for school, and that allows me to go to university, which I will be going. Hopefully, don't know where just yet, but we're going to find out. So, yeah, Toverland. Here we go. Phoenix is great. It's a fantastic ride. I really like the theming. It's intense. Gives great airtime. Yeah, it's just a great coaster overall. Oh, it's close. I don't know whether to put Nemesis or Phoenix higher. They're both very good rides. They're both very intense. But I'm going to have to go Nemesis, because it's that little bit more intense, and I like the near misses with the rock work and all that. Troy's also a very good roller coaster. I'd say that I rank that quite highly. Not better than Silver Star, not better than Goliath. Is it better than the Swarm? No, I think I'll place it at number 8 for the time being. Wind, that was fantastic. That has onboard sound and everything. So that's a great ride. I'm going to put that quite highly, actually. Well, compared to a lot of family coasters. I'm going to place that in number 18. Because why not? Hello to the 9 viewers watching. Thank you for joining by. I hope you're enjoying the stream so far. Toverland is underrated. Oh yeah, for sure. It's an amazing park. Beautiful. Literally one of the most beautiful parks I've ever been to. And it's got a very good top 2 with Phoenix and Troy. Yeah, they're very good. Tooth Express. Oh, why am I putting that so low? That was nice. I'm going to put that around 32. As I say, I'm not too bothered about some of the family coasters, but whatever. Jeff Jefferson. My dad got stung by a bee at Flamingo Land. Oh no, I'm sorry. A Flamingo Land as well. That's interesting. It must have been in kind of the zoo area, I guess, because there's a lot of vegetation around that area. But that's interesting. I've never been stung by a bee at a theme park before. Not to my knowledge. Booster bike, yeah, if you saw the Toverland vlog, which I made a while back in 2020, I wasn't the biggest fan of booster bike. It was a little bit uncomfortable, but I do prefer it to Velocity at Flamingo Land. This one was much smoother, so I'm going to place that number 30. I think that seems fair. That seems fair. I work at Phoenix in Toverland. Hope to see you soon. No way. That is so cool. Bro, you skipped my other comments too. Sorry. It's quite hard. I'm not used to live streaming, so if I seem a little bit uncomfortable, or don't say the right thing, or I don't pick up your chat, I do apologise. I'm not used to this. I mean, we've had a crazy start to the stream. We had someone calling me all kinds of stuff, which was interesting to say the least. So I apologise for not getting to some of your comments. I always get bitten by ants on my fat bottom on coaster seats. Okay. Anyway, Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Yeah, here we go. The classic theme park. Well, it's more of an amusement park in the UK. Yeah, it's cool. It's a very good ride. Also, thank you for Coaster Adrenaline for moderating the channel today. He'll be going through all the comments, just making sure everything's okay and there's nothing inappropriate, like what happened about 2 years ago, because that was unfortunate. I don't want to go into any more details. Okay, anyway. Just seeing a comment. Don't remove it. Coaster Adrenaline's fine. I'm not too bothered. But yeah, let's get on to this. The big one. Massive roller coaster over 200 feet. But I'm not the biggest fan of it. Literally. It is getting smoother. I'm happy that they're retracking a lot of it. But no, it's a bit of a monorail. In my opinion. If you can enjoy it, go ahead. That's great. But for me, it's not. I don't enjoy it as much. Avalanche, that's a bobsled coaster. It wasn't too comfortable, but it was better than the one at Europa Park. So, I'm going to place it there. Let's go, Blackpool. Yeah, Blackpool. Fantastic park. It's got a lot of charm. I can't wait to make a review on it someday, if I get time. Ooh. Oh, this is interesting. Grand National left and Grand National right. They count it as 2 credits. That's going to be good for my cred count. I don't think everyone would count it as 2, but for the sake of this list, I'm going to count it as 2. Why am I putting it that high? Actually, I quite like the Grand National. It's a bit rough, but it does give some amazing airtime. So I'm going to have to put them both there. Because it's a nice ride. It's fun. Cool. And just checking the chat. I don't know how streamers do this at the same time. How old is the mod? I don't think he'd allow me to say. Not that I'm too bothered about it anyway. But he's doing a good job. Good job. Icon's a great ride. That's going very, very high. I'm going to place it at 3 for the moment. But I'm going to come back to that. Because Icon... I didn't have the best rides on it earlier this year. So I'm going to leave it there. Oh no. Infusion. This ride is terrible. This is going right down to the bottom. Just go straight down to the bottom. Next to Condor, because they're both terrible rides. They're both SLCs, and they're really bad. I saw Swarm. Do you ever sit next to girls on roller coasters? I prefer riding with the boys. Yeah, to be fair, riding with the boys is quite good. But no, I've never really been to a theme park with a girl, so not really, I guess. Nick Streak. That's a good ride. It's nice. It's got some good, nice airtime. Yeah, it's just a good ride. I'd probably rank that above Avalanche, above Booster Bike, above Spinball Whizzer, and probably above the big one. That's going to anger quite a few people. And actually, screw it. Oh, I should say that. Above Colossus. Oh, actually, no, we'll go below Colossus. I can't make up my mind. Fort Park is better than Alton Towers. Yeah, that's a respectable opinion. Grand National Gravity Group overhaul with wooden inversions? Oh, can you imagine? That would be beautiful. That would literally be amazing. That would be literally in my top 10. You should go on a date to Alton Towers. No, got no one to ask on a date, mate. Anyway, why am I getting sidetracked? I'm here to rank my roller coasters, guys. Let me rank the roller coasters. What am I doing? Revolution. I like this ride. It gives some great forces. I made a mini review of it a while back. I do prefer it over the big one. And the Grand National, actually, because it's a good ride. I'm going to place that in number 19. How about that? Place it there. Blue Fire. Nice family coaster. It's a nice wooden coaster. Yeah, probably place it around there. That seems fair. And yeah, it's cool. Thank you for the 7 people watching. I really do appreciate it. Oh yeah, we've got more. Oh, Steeplechase. I can't remember which one I did, but I only did one of them. I wasn't the biggest fan, so I still need to get the other 2 credits according to this system. So I'm going to put it just above Draco, because Draco wasn't that good either. So yeah, I'll get back to Blackpool Pleasure Beach next year. Because it's a nice classic park. Hello to the 12 people watching. I'm going through my top 10 roller coasters. No, my top 10? I'm going through every single roller coaster I've ridden. If you want to see the... oh gosh, how do I go to the top? Have I broken the computer? Is the stream still going? Yeah, it's still going. Good. I can't go to the top at the moment, but that's okay, because we'll get the next park. And I'll show you what the top 10 is looking like at the moment. Which park should we do next? I'm going to go with... let me get the book. No, let's go Flamingo Land. Let's go Flamingo Land. Okay, here we go. So if I, in theory, if I click here... Ah, there you go. Now it's going back up. I don't know why it did that. A26, hello Stubwood. Hello. Welcome to the stream. I don't know why I said hello to my phone. That's so stupid. What on earth? I saw Swarm, IMO, they should RMC Blue Fire. Can you imagine? That would be pretty cool. The Theme Park Dude, what's your favourite roller coaster? Oh, no, hang on. What's your favourite coaster YouTuber? It's probably going to be one of the smaller channels, actually. Probably Coaster Tunes. He's pretty good. I love his content. And also, oh, what's the guy? I think it's Northern Coasters or something like that. I'm sorry, man. But he makes some great content. I can put a link later on in the edit or whatever in the comments, because I really like that guy, but I can't remember the name of the channel. Stubwood is breaking the algorithm. 11 people watching. I know! Thank you everyone for watching. I really appreciate it. I'm ranking every roller coaster I've ridden. Most coaster enthusiasts have never talked about... Yeah, that's probably true. Sadly. Not Sick. Where am I going to put Sick? I really liked Sick. I thought it was a really smooth ride. For the most part. If you're in the back row, it's very rattly. I do prefer it over Wicker Man. Nemesis Inferno, yeah, I'll place it around 12 for the time being. That seems about fair. Guess how many subs I have? No cheating. Oh, I checked your channel out the other day, actually. That's because I was just wandering around on YouTube. And I can't remember. I'm so bad. Sorry, mate. I'm going to go... 900? The Theme Park Dude, I think you have 900 subs. I'm probably wrong. Kumali. Kumali. It's the best SLC I've ridden. It was really good, actually. Probably prefer it over... would I prefer it over Oblivion? Probably not. I'm going to leave that in number 18. It was actually a decent ride. Coaster Adrenaline, 10k. No way. I feel really bad. Sorry, mate. That's very impressive. Kudos to you. That's really impressive. I'm sorry. A lot of people that watch my videos are quite smaller channels, just like myself, so my apologies. I feel a bit bad. Velocity, I wasn't a fan of that. Booster Bike was better. I'm going to put that quite low. Yeah, really low, actually. I prefer flying fish over velocity. There you go. More like, whoa, you got a lot of subs, mate. Fair enough. Jeff Jefferson, sick and Icon are amazing. Great that more manufacturers are adding lap bars. Oh my gosh. Lap bars are the way forward. They're amazing. What's not the way forward? Why did I say that with like a kind of Somerset accent? That was a bit weird. What's not the way forward is Hero. This ride sucks. I'm placing this quite low. It's worse than Infusion. Top 3. It's in the top 3 worst roller coasters I've ridden. It was terrible. I get recognised in parks, the theme park dude. That's pretty cool. That's pretty impressive. Oh yeah, actually, seeing as I've got 9 people viewing, I actually got recognised at Alton Towers. Well, recognised-ish. I went on Nemesis with a subscriber. Maybe he's watching now, you never know. And yeah, he wanted a picture with me afterwards, which was pretty cool. So the theme park dude, I kind of know what you feel if that's the case. Because yeah, it was pretty cool. It's amazing because this community is fantastic, and it's so much fun making videos and all that. And I do love it. It's a great hobby. The Runaway Mine Train at Flamingo Land. Yeah, this wasn't great either. I'm gonna place that down here. I mean, it wasn't the worst thing in the world, but you know, Stubwood, what's your honest opinion on Theme Park Worldwide? Well, I'm aware you had a little bit of controversy with Alex in the past, so that didn't look good for the channel. But I think he's doing quite a good job. He uploads a lot, so I do think he deserves all the subs he's got. I enjoy his content. Maybe it's not the most unique out there. It reminds me a lot of like old school kind of YouTube, with like just solid POVs, no like fancy editing or anything. No, I mean his editing's quite not bad. It's not bad, but compared to like some other channels out there that make it all cinematic and amazing, it's yeah. I think Theme Park Worldwide's he's all right. He's doing well. Mumbo Jumbo, that was quite good actually. I'll place that just below Lost Gravity. How do we go back up again? We did Altonville Mine Tours with you. Yeah, we did. Oh my gosh, Mr. Color Roaster, we did. I literally saw you in the queue line last year. I was like, I swear I know them. I swear I've seen that face before. But I just didn't have the confidence, man. Confidence is everything. I'm telling you. Oh, actually, I'm aware I didn't ride all the roller coasters at Flamingo Land. I rode Zoom. And I wasn't a big fan. That's going to go right down. Yeah, probably around there. I mean, I'm not too bothered about the end of the list. I'm not bothered at all. Did you know Theme Park Worldwide was with Alex Crumpet Alton Towers last month? Was he? No, no comment. No comment. What is the most underrated theme park ever? Ooh. That I've ridden? What, that I've ridden a theme park? Yeah, English. No, that I've been to, I'd probably say... it's not... I haven't really been to any like hidden gems, but I'd probably say Toverland if so, because that park deserves a lot of praise because it's really good. Fantastic theming and a fantastic top 2 punch. Mr. Color Roaster, we thought the same thing. We regret talking to you so much. Dude, I regret that as well, man. I'm sorry. That is my bad. But hey ho, we can meet up in the future. And of course, your channel's doing amazing. Well done, Mr. Color Roaster. And you've been sticking with the channel, or you've been a subscriber to my channel for the past 2 years. So yeah, seriously, man, thank you so much for everything. And Go Gator, I'm probably going to put 50. And I didn't get the other 2 creds at Flamingo Land. I know that for sure, because one of them you needed a kid to ride, which I thought was only something American parks did. But it turns out we do it in the UK as well. And the other one just had a massive queue for what it was. I'm not going to read that out. Nope. I saw Swarm. I'm not reading that out. So now I'm going to review some of the coasters from Oakwood. Oakwood was a good park. I thought it was a little bit run down in places. It's definitely not underrated. Yeah, Megaphobia, which is their main attraction. It's this pretty decent wooden coaster. It was getting a bit rough, so I'm probably going to place that... Not above Wicker Man. Blimmin' heck no. I'm going to place it above Saw, because it actually had some good airtime. Yeah, you flew out your seats on that ride. Mr. Colorista, yeah, I remember you were one of my first subscribers too. Yeah, dude, can you remember in that lockdown period? Man, it's crazy. It's crazy how much has changed since then. Crazy, just crazy. Speed No Limits had some fantastic airtime. Very intense. I like that ride. Probably going to place it in number... Oh, it's better than Rita. Oh, no, is it? It's around the same. I'm going to put it in 26. Treetops Roller Coaster. This one had an accident on it recently. Yeah, I wasn't the biggest fan of these. Well, this model of ride. It's a bit repetitive. It's a bit boring. But I did like how it was based in the forest. So actually, I should probably raise that a little bit more. Probably there. That seems about fair. We did Megaphobia 47 times in one day. Yeah, I saw your vlog actually from there. That's very impressive. It's very, very, very impressive. Crocodile Coaster, I can't remember this. Oh, I do remember this. This wasn't great. This is quite... I'm going to place this quite low as well. Drenched. Oh, they're counting Drenched as a roller coaster. Oh, that's strange. I don't think RCDB counts Drenched as a roller coaster. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I didn't get to ride it anyway. It was closed due to COVID. Like most things were in 2020. Creepy Crawler. Yeah, this wasn't great either. I'm going to place this quite low, but it's probably better than the Steeplechase. I'll give it that. Megaphobia is my second favourite UK coaster, just behind the Smile. Wow. Fairs. I mean, it did have some great airtime. Wait, where have I put Megaphobia at the moment? 16. Should I bump that up? No, I think I'm going to keep it at 16. Which park should I go to next? Hello to the 11 viewers watching. Basically, I'm going through every single roller coaster I've ridden. And yeah, most people like to keep all their credits, all like their cred counts, how many roller coasters they've ridden on like some form of Excel spreadsheet. I use a book because I prefer using books to computers. Well, in this kind of setting, of course. Oh, here's one to do. Here's a park that I'm very excited to share with you how things rank, and that is Holiday Park. Wait, what? What? Wait, no way is there... Oh, there's two holiday parks. There's one in the UK? Where? I have no idea. Anyway, I'm talking about the holiday park in Germany. The one with Expedition GeForce, which is amazing. That's weird that they have Drenched on here. I wouldn't count it as a cred. Yeah, I have mixed feelings about that. I don't know I don't know. I really don't know how to feel. But yeah, that's true. Coaster Adrenaline, it does have a pretty steep drop. Holiday Park, we'll start with Skyscream. That was a very intense ride. Got a very good theme as well. I like the launches. Yeah, it's quite good. Probably going to place that around Mumbo Jumbo, I'd say. I'd say they're in the kind of same level of how good the roller coaster is. Ben Tanner, a nice quick stream from the study, lol. Wow. Yep, yeah, that's true, Ben. That's very true. I saw Swarm. Come on, man. That's not needed. Dude, no. Why? Why would you even mention that? No. That's not the kind of holiday park I've been to. Right, yeah, in fact, Coaster Adrenaline, can you remove that? This is meant to be a family channel. Skyrocket 2s are really fun. Yeah, they are. They're good rides. I do like them. Well, from the one I've ridden. And they were operating it quite well. But here we go. Expedition GeForce. Uh-oh. Wait, where is it? Oh, no. It's number 4 at the moment. That's definitely not number 4. That's going in number 2. Because it's a great ride. And I still haven't edited the review of it. That's hopefully going to come soon on the channel. Yeah, everything's running fine. Tell you what, I'm going to move you guys a little bit this way. Oh gosh, so I can see the chat. There you go. So I don't have to keep doing this like a weirdo on the screen. Screen, not Sky Scream. Flip. Jeff Jefferson, Arrow or Schwarzkopf? Ooh, yeah, that's true. Well, some Schwarzkopfs have lap bars. I don't know if I've ridden one with lap bars. Oh no, I have. I may have. I mean, I'll get onto it later in this kind of ranking live stream. But I don't know. I haven't ridden enough Schwarzkopf roller coasters to gauge that properly. I've ridden more aerodynamics roller coasters. but the main Schwarzkopf that I did ride was very good, and I'll rank that after I've done Holiday Park actually. Here we go. What is this? Oh, I rode this. I rode this indoor coaster. I don't know the pronunciation of that, but I'm gonna rank it quite low. Oh no, actually it had some nice theming, and it was very smooth. I think 43. That seems fair. I saw Swan. Be honest, do you get more excited when you see a girl or when you see a roller coaster? Oh my gosh, what kind of comments am I getting on this live stream? You're taking hold of my innocence. Holiday Park. What did I say? Oh yeah, I said I was gonna rank the only Schwarzkopf I've ridden, which is Testrecker. Something like that. There it is. That's how it's spelled. Yeah, it was very intense. I'm ranking this quite highly. It's on the travelling circuit, but I rode it at Wiener Prater, which is in Vienna, in Austria, because I somehow went on a school trip there, because it was at a very, very good price, and I'm very happy I went. Got quite a few coaster creds from there, so that's quite good. Yeah, it's better than 13, better than Walking Dead, probably better than Arthur as a roller coaster. Yeah, it's probably better than Speed. It's around the same as Rita. I'm going to put that at number 28. Oh gosh, we got lots of comments. What is your favourite non-roller coaster attraction? Mine is Paraton in Batavia. Ooh, Symbolica? Yeah, that's good. Oh gosh, I'm going to butcher the name, but I'll just say the English version. Dream Flight or Fata Morgana. They're all beautiful in my opinion. Yeah, I've actually ridden well, no, I haven't done Dream Flight. So I've done everything apart from Dream Flight. Mr. Yeethoff. And my favourite non-coaster attraction is probably going to be Symbolica. And then Pirates of the Caribbean. Pirates in Batavia comes quite close second. By the way, guys, is the music working? Because I can't hear it, so tell me if it's all working fine. Tell me if you want it a bit louder or a bit quieter. I would appreciate that a lot. Mr. Colorista, my favourite arrow coaster is Magnum. Oh yeah, oh my gosh, yeah, I remember you went to Cedar Point. That's so cool, man. I watched a few of your videos from that. That's so cool. I mean, understandably. Mr. Colorosa, how much better was it than the big one? Because I don't know how much of a fan you are of the big one, but I'm not the biggest fan. Mr. Colorosa, music is good. Fantastic. I'm happy this is going well now, and I'm happy it's not lagging like the other stream did. And thank you so much for the 7 viewers. I really appreciate you staying on for the live stream, because this is quite cool. I may do this a few more times in the future, because this is quite fun. Let's do Wiener Prater. Oh gosh. Which other parks have I been to? Oh, Deinrail. There you go. There's one to do. There we go. Deinrail. It's a small park in the Netherlands. They only have 3 roller coasters. The main attraction is like this typical Gerstlauer. And not a Gerstlauer Eurofighter. It was a nice ride. I'd probably place it around 13 Galactica. Probably prefer Galactica over it, to be honest. Kickerbarn, it's another one similar to that Treetops one at what's it called? Oakwood. It's okay. It's all right. It's nothing too special, but it's okay. It's okay. It's fine. I'm gonna place Velocity above it. Dragonfly. This one is. This one was quite good actually. It was a very good family coaster. Very smooth. I rode it in like the second car, so if I got the back row, probably would have been a little bit better. But it was a nice small family coaster. One of the best I've done. So probably rank that. Ooh, that's gonna upset a few people. Just below Colossus, I think. That seems fair. That seems very fair. Mr. Colorista, I thought Big One was alright, but nothing special aside from the first drop. Magnum's second half is crazy. Some of the strongest airtime I've ever experienced. It looks like it. I watched a POV the other day. Insane. Literally looks insane. Yeetman is just a random name, lol. Me and my best friend, I always go to theme parks. Just made up. Fez? Ah, cool. See, I like it when people have like really interesting like YouTube names. Well, usernames on YouTube and on the internet. Also, Magnum only had a 5-minute queue. Wow, cool. Oh my gosh, I am really sorry. I'm not going to try and pronounce your name, Ryan. Or your full name, Ryan? Plopsland? No, sadly, I have not been to Plopsland, but I do intend to go sometime next year. I'm not going to promise that, but it is likely. And I just realised that I've been stuck on 69 credits for a while. Anyway, funny number, haha. Which role parts am I missing? Oh, yeah, of course, Drayton Manor. Drayton Manor. Here we go. So I actually visited Drayton Manor recently, and I got to do Shockwave a few times, as well as, like, what did I get? I only got on Shockwave and, what was it called? Maelstrom, one of the best flat rides I've ridden, mainly because it was with a school trip, and I just wanted to get as much footage as possible for the review, which, yeah, if you haven't checked out the Drayton Manor review, it'll be somewhere. Maybe go check the channel somewhere else. Dave's Adventures, hello Stubborn, hello Dave. Oh, it's fantastic to see you here. I kind of bounced up and down on my chair, that's a bit weird. It's a very springy chair. It is very springy. Hello and welcome to the live stream, Dave. It's fantastic to see you. Shockwave, ooh, I'm probably going to place it a little bit higher, because although it is a stand-up roller coaster, it's not the most uncomfortable thing in the world, at least for me. If you position the restraints correctly, you can have a fun ride. It's not the best ride out there, but I think 33 seems like an okay place to put it. Oh wow, we got lots of comments. This is fantastic. Thank you to the 6 people viewing. Went to an accelerator in year 5 on school trip. Cool. Yeah, Drayton Manor is always a classic school trip at my school. So whenever it does come along and the school trip's open, I always make my way down to Drayton Manor. What is this? Oh, this is the old Buffalo kind of like coaster that got rethemed. I haven't done this in years. Oh boy. Drayton Manor was one of my childhood parks, but I haven't ridden it since the retheme. I can't remember how good it was. It's not better than Spinball. Spinball Wizard needs to be higher. I'm going to put Spinball above the big one. Why not? Did you already do Efteling, Flamingo Land? Yes, I have already done Efteling and Flamingo Land. Don't worry, I will be showing through the list later to see exactly where everything ranks. But for the time being, I'm just going through all the other parks that I've gone through. Well, that I've still yet to go through, if you know what I mean. I'm doing top 10 Oh, Dave's Adventures says, I'm doing a top 10 coasters ridden video. Interesting. That's cool. I'll make sure to check it out, Dave. Accelerator, we're probably going to put that. Oh, it was very smooth. And I've got a beautiful shot of Accelerator. It's amazing. Well, not the ride, the actual shot I got of it. So I'll probably place it around... I probably prefer Colossus. 42. That seems fair. Drayton Manor is close to where I live. Cool. It's also quite close to where I live. So we probably live a lot closer than you think. I've never been to them 2 parks. Yeah, Drayton Manor's nice. It's not great for like cred counting, but I think it has an amazing future ahead. It is a bit annoying they got rid of Apocalypse, but there's not much we can do at this point. But it was good. Mr. Coloroso, I went to Drayton Manor on the way back from Towers last year, but didn't go. Shockwave is probably in my #1 bucket list UK roller coaster right now. Oh, fairs. It's very unique. I think I watched a Lift Hills and Thrills video the other day, and he was saying how he managed to find access to the 5-year plan at Drayton Manor, and basically, for next year, apparently Shockwave's trains are going to be like renovated or something, maybe sit-down trains, so that could be pretty interesting. Dave's Adventures, Drayton Manor is my local. Fantastic. Technically, Drayton Manor is my local park, but I don't go very often. I'm normally quite busy with school, to be honest, and it is expensive going to these theme parks, so there's that as well. Now, which parks am I missing? For those of you who don't know, I'm going through my Coaster Credits book, which, you know how most people will count up their roller coaster credits on an Excel spreadsheet. I use a book for mine because I prefer it. Okay, we've got some of the small parks to hit off. Okay, cool, right. I'll leave that over there so I don't forget. Okay. Don't sit down on Shockwave. No, do not try and ride Shockwave sitting down. That will hurt a lot. So, one park that not many people know I've been to is Disneyland Paris. And yeah, I went when I was like 4, 5, and I only got on one coaster that I think that I've got down in my notebook. and that was some French name that I can't. Well, I can say, but I'll probably butcher it. So for the sake of preserving French culture, I am not going to say the name. I remember it being quite cool because it was a train, and I like trains, so probably 61. That's okay. Ryan, my locals are Efteling and Plopsaland. Oh my gosh, dude, you are so lucky, Ryan. Wow, what 2 parks to be near, eh? Plopsaland? Tell me all about what's it? Ride to Happiness. That ride looks so good, man. It literally looks like the whole of Europe's best roller coaster. Why did I say it like that? I was going to say the whole of Belgium's best roller coasters, but it literally looks like Europe's best roller coaster. Jeff Jefferson, if Drayton Manor gets a launch RMC hybrid, the UK will. I agree. The UK will be complete if that happens. Drayton Manor, please make that happen. Somehow build a 200-foot RMC if you can. Hitting off some of the smaller parks now. Twin Lakes. It's a very small. Oh, it's not on here. Uh-oh. That's not good. Well, I've definitely been to Twin Lakes. I will have to update CoasterBot on that. Maybe send him an email. Okay. Okay, right. What other parks have we got to hit off? Done those 2. Done Europa Park. I believe that's about everything. Every park I've been to. Oh, no, actually, no, we haven't done Vina Prata. But I hope it comes up. Okay, I'm just going to have to search up the names because they are travelling coasters. There you go. I have ridden this one. Oh, I was just spelling the name wrong. Oops. I've ridden Super 8. It's called like Super Actor or something like that. So it was okay. It was a bit jolty. So I'll probably place it there. Jeff Jefferson. I have a train themed channel called The Train Kid 317. Have I subscribed to that? I'll check after the stream, Jeff Jefferson, because I may have subscribed to that. No joke. I'll have a look. Have you ever considered becoming a? Oh my gosh, no, I'm all right, thanks, mate. I'm all right, thanks. Right, Boomerang, and I'm needing to find the one at Vina Prata. Oh no, crikey, what am I doing? No, I need to go this way. No, I don't know how this works. Oh, Ryan, you got back to me. It's incredible. Lots of airtime and really disorientating. Dude, the ride looks insane. Oh, let me just search up Vina. Oh, there you go. Now I've got it. I was spelling. Oh, I can't spell. I was spelling Vina Prata wrong, so that's okay. Let's put Vina Prata in. Boomerang. That was okay. That was a good. Well, I mean, I say good. It was intense, and Boomerang is basically a Vekoma Boomerang. It's as simple as it gets, but it had like refurbished trains, so it had lap bars. They were a little bit uncomfortable, but you felt really exposed going up those spikes and then going back down and doing all the layout forwards and then backwards. So I'd say I was a fan of that ride actually. Where am I going to put it though? Actually, wait, hang on. Why is the one at Drayton Manor so high? I'm going to place that a lot lower. Yeah, probably around there. I got to get my book out to see which parks I've been to again. Vina Prata. What was that? It's here. Oh, yeah, guys, keep telling me in the chat what are your favourite roller coasters, and also some video ideas as well that you'd like to see me do. Because I'm not low on video ideas, but I got a lot of projects in the works. But it's always good to communicate with you guys on what kind of videos you'd like. I saw Swarm. It says I like riding roller coasters because it. Okay, right. Coaster Adrenaline, can you remove that one? I saw Swarm, mate. What are you doing? Like, this is meant to be a family channel, so I don't know why you're saying that. Oh come on. How do I go down on this again? It's quite hard because I'm trying to. Oh, there you go. Fantastic. Oh yeah. This ride sucks. It's a what's it called? Zamperla Volare. That was horrible. I'm gonna put it above Infusion though, because why not? Vertigo. Vertigo is the last one I have down here, but it's not at Vina Prata anymore. Okay, I guess we're just gonna have to find it normally. That's a bit annoying. I'm not too sure. So I don't think this is going to be an accurate cred count because there's about 4 of these that aren't coming up on the system. So yeah, Ice Swarm. Yeah, I know. It's meant to be a family channel. Why every time I do these live streams, I always like go down into something that's not family, that's not blimmin' PG, so whatever. Right, is there anything else? I think that's it. Oh dear, right? No, it's not going to come up with that that island in France that I went to holiday one time. That I went on holiday to one time. Oh my gosh. How have I not done Efteling? What? How have I not done the Efteling? That's crazy. Mr. Colorosa, I like Valaris and SLCs. I mean, to be fair, if you enjoy them, that's good for you, mate. Like, the roller coasters are designed for your enjoyment. I'm not a fan, though. Jeff Jefferson, ever tried building on Planet Coaster? Something like what Ollie 43 used to do would be cool. Yeah, okay. Cool, I'll take that into consideration. I do have Planet Coaster not downloaded, but I have it under my Steam account, so cool. I may consider that. Valaris like Hero and Trombi. That's like yeah. That's like Hero, and they're not great. I can't believe I missed the Efteling. Like, what am I doing? Baron 1898. Whoop. That's going straight up to the top. Not number one, but it's going to be quite high because I really liked this coaster and the whole experience with it as well. No, it's not better than Phoenix. Not better than Goliath. Is it better than the Swarm? That's close. I think I'm going to place it there. That seems okay, I believe. Wow, I've ridden more roller coasters than I thought. Either my counting's really bad or I'm just bad. Hello and welcome to the 7 viewers watching the live stream. I hope you're having a fantastic day, because I certainly am. Especially with doing this live stream, because it's pretty cool. Oh, Trombi is in Finland. Ooh, interesting. I used to hate Time Warp at Canada's Wonderland, but it was much smoother in the middle seat. And if you lean your head to one side of the restraint. Okay. I'll bear that in mind next time I go to Flamingo Land, I guess. Is probably the next one I'll go on. If I go up to Flamingo Land within like the next year or so. George and the Dragon was quite good, but I only managed to do one side, and that was the water side. It's better than Wicker Man. Sorry to say. No, it's probably better than Nemesis Inferno, number 15. Yeah, George and the Dragon at Efteling is like, it's literally a better version of Wicker Man. Wicker Man provides some nice airtime, don't get me wrong, and the theming's much better than George and the Dragon. But George and the Dragon had so many more airtime pops, and it felt more out of control, and the fact that it was dueling as well. Yeah, I was a big fan of that, really big fan of that. Yeah. Oh, wait, what? They're counting Dreamflight as a roller coaster. Okay, if anyone's Dutch in the live stream, can you have a say on that? Because I personally would not count that as a roller coaster. Python's pretty good. I'm going to put that... it's nice and intense, actually. Probably put that around here. Maybe a little bit higher, actually. Because it was very smooth. Python is like a typical Vekoma looping coaster. But this one actually got refurbished by some Dutch company, so it's really, really smooth, like insanely smooth. Paloid? I don't know. Sorry, mate. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm really sorry. Smiler. Yeah. So for all the new viewers who are looking at it, okay. Anyway, check it. This is what the top 9 is looking like at the moment. Untamed, Expedition GeForce, the Smiler, Icon, Nemesis, Phoenix, Silver Star, Goliath, the Swarm, and number 10 is Baron 1898 at the moment. Oh gosh, that's a long comment. What the flip? Okay, anyway. One other breathtaking credit was Supersonic Odyssey, an indoor intermin looper in Malaysia. The theming was an interesting experience. I don't think I've heard of that. Oh, it's Nick. Oh, okay. Hello. Hello, mate. Hey, Nick. How are you doing? Max and Moritz. Let's get back on to ranking every single roller coaster I've ridden. Max and Moritz, I have a soft spot for these two coasters. They're both around the same, so I don't think it matters where I place them. Yeah, I'm a big fan of them. Oh, actually, I don't like... I'm going to bring them down a little bit. Like about here. That seems cool. Vogel Rock. That's an indoor Vekoma, I believe. That was very intense. I was quite impressed with that ride. It's all indoors. It's got this kind of like bird theme. And yeah, so it's pretty cool. It's not going in the top 30. I prefer Rita and Test Tracker above it. So 32 seems like a good place. Shout out to my... Oh, no. Smile always? No. I fell for that at school, and I'm not going to fall for it here, mate. Nope. Flying Dutchman. This is fantastic. Beautiful experience. It's amazing. The theming is top notch. The ride itself isn't the best thing in the world. It's got a very good surprise though, which I won't spoil, but it involves the lift hill, and it's a really good surprise actually. Theming's great, music's great. Yeah, that I think deserves to be in the top 30, but where 26, I think that should be fine. I think that's good. That's good. Are there any more? No. I haven't done these two credits, but would I count Dreamflight as a roller coaster though? It's a bit strange. Which theme park has the best music in your opinion? Ooh, that's an interesting question, Mr. Yeetoff. Mr. Yeetman. Why did I say Yeetoff? I combined your name. I apologise. I've really got to think about that one. I think the one that stands out to me is probably... Oh, I don't know. In terms of like general atmosphere music, I'd say the Efteling. But in terms of roller coasters with the best theme, I'd probably say Alton Towers. Gotta love the Smilers soundtrack. That thing is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Bro, you nearly fell for that. It's the oldest... yeah, I know it's the oldest trick in the book. Alton Towers has lots of good soundtracks. Yeah, they do. They really do. Honestly, I think I bought the CD like a while back. They introduced like the CD that you could buy in the Alton Towers shop, where you could, well, basically play all the Alton Towers soundtracks. And yeah, I listened to that for hours. That was fantastic. That was really good. It's one of the best presents I've ever got. Ooh, here's a good question as well. So Icon, for those in the UK, you probably know. Icon at Blackpool Pleasure Beach has a spinning back row. Does that count as an extra credit? I mean, I'd count it as an extra credit personally, because it's a completely different experience. But it's not coming up on here, so I guess not. Yeah, for those who are interested as well, this isn't the complete list. I am missing 1, 2, 3... Oh, you can't see. Whatever. Missing 4 credits from this list, just because I couldn't find them on this software, which by the way is made by CoasterBot. He made it about 2 years ago, and it allows you to rank every roller coaster you've ridden into one big list. And I entered it last year, and for the sake of making a live stream, I deleted everything and made a new one. So here it is. This is every major roller coaster I've ridden. The ones at Twin Lakes, I guess, don't count. Days of Adventures, Enzo, hard to say. Yeah, Enzo is a hard one because it's a very unique experience. It's very, very unique, and it's a load of fun to ride. It's really good. It is a bit expensive though. I wouldn't count it as a separate credit because it's the same track. Oh yeah, that's true. But I wouldn't. But I would rank it differently. But yeah, it's tricky. I don't know. The original Vampire music was better than the current one. Ooh, that's a good one actually. I haven't... Oh my gosh, I can't type. I haven't been to Chessington, but I do want... Oh my gosh. Hang on. Let's ignore the fact that I can't type. Chessington. Yeah, they have 4 roller coasters. I haven't been to Chessington. I'm kind of holding... there was an opportunity to go to Chessington earlier this year, but I chose not to because I thought, okay, they're getting a B&M wing coaster next year. I may as well go then. So that's how it is. So I'll go to Chessington next year and hopefully get on that brand new Jumanji themed roller coaster, which does look pretty impressive. I'm not... What? Anyway. What is this chat, guys? What's going on? Oh yeah, also, if you are viewing, to the 10 viewers, hello everybody. You're getting towards the end of the live stream now, but I have basically ranked every single roller coaster I've ridden. I do have more than 84 credits, but there are some on the system that just don't count in this massive list, which is a shame, but you know, fair enough to CoasterBot. Created this amazing software, and it's done pretty well. I've managed to rank pretty much every major roller coaster I've ridden, and yeah, I'm pretty impressed with it. I am very, very impressed with it. Dave's Adventures Chessington is good, yeah. Yeah, it looks good. I mean, they have 4 roller coasters, but some of the other experiences look quite nice. It's definitely a park I want to visit in the future. So for the 11 people watching, thank you so much for joining. Make sure you like the live stream if you enjoyed, and if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, because I really do appreciate it. Like, I really do. Like, a lot. It's so cool having this as a hobby. Dave's Adventures, I've only ridden 51 coasters. Hey, no worries, mate. You got over the 50 mark, which took me a long time to do, believe me. It took me a long time. So, Anxious Rider 78, hello! Welcome to the live stream. We are getting towards the end, but I have ranked every single roller coaster I've ever ridden. It's crazy. Also, a little bit more on Anxious Rider 78. Thank you so much for the shout out the other day on Instagram and on YouTube. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, so I'll probably end the stream off in about 2 or so minutes. But yeah, here is the completed list. I think what I may do is, well, no, what I will do is go through my top 25, because this is mainly what most people are interested in. So at number 1, Untamed, fantastic ride, tons of airtime. It's not the most intense ride out there in terms of positive G-forces, but it's got some crazy inversions, and yeah, it's a really good ride. I mean, it's an RMC, so it's flipping insane. In the best way of putting it. Anxious Rider, sorry mate, I'm late. No worries. No, it's perfectly fine. Yeah, so that's Untamed. Fantastic. Can hurt your thighs a little bit though, and I've only ridden this coaster in the back row, which is kind of crazy. Number 2, Expedition G-Force. I rode this about a month ago. Went down to Holiday... Down? Yeah, I went down. Down to Holiday Park in Germany. Amazing. Literally amazing. I've got a review coming out, so I won't say too much. So you've got that video to look forward to, as well as my Alton Towers half marathon, which I've actually got the medal for. Actually, to be fair, let's get the full screen up before I go through the rest of the top 25. Oh, look, it's me, but this time on the full screen. Yeah, so I got this for running the Alton Towers half marathon. That's a fantastic day. Well done to everyone who ran. And it was it was such a good event, literally, right? So you can enter the Alton Towers half marathon, 5k or 10k. Oh, I'm aware the music's gone. Oh, that's a bit of a bummer. Oh well. And yeah, it's pretty cool because once you finish the race, you can basically ride the coasters at Alton Towers with 0-minute queues. I'm not joking. In the final 3 hours, I got on more roller coasters at Alton Towers than I ever had. And I've been going to Alton Towers for a long time. Oh, thank you, Mr. Coloros. I really appreciate it. And yeah, the music should be back. I don't know what's playing, but it's playing something. Probably some lo-fi stuff or whatever. But yeah, let's get through this top 25. Number 3, The Smiler. Very intense experience. I love the theme. It's demented. It's crazy. I love it. Icon. Yeah, between Icon and The Smiler, it's very close. I, to this day, don't know which one I'd prefer. I think I need some more summer rides on Icon in the back row and in the front row just to see whether I prefer it or not. So it's in number 4 at the moment, and I think I'm going to keep it there for the rest of the season. Well, the season's basically over. And when it's got on, get on Icon, it may bump up, and it's unlikely to drop down, but you never know. Because Enso was a really good experience, but it's very expensive. Jeff Jefferson, join us, belong to The Smiler. Yeah, it's a really good ride. Nemesis is number 5. classic B&M. Not going to be open next year, in case you didn't know, which not a lot of people don't know the fact that it's closing. So yeah, I had my last ride on Nemesis about 3 years ago? No, 3 weeks ago. And yeah, it was some great rides. I actually rode with a subscriber who wanted a picture afterwards, which is pretty cool, with me and my no, I have accidentally clicked away from the live stream. My bad. Me and my 780 subscribers. And thank you everyone for liking the live stream as well and for sticking along. But yeah, let's plow through this top 25. Next, 6, Phoenix at Toverland. Wonderfully themed, very intense, great airtime on that one hill, beautiful landscaping, amazing soundtrack. This ride is the complete package. Toverland is underrated. 7, Silver Star. Silver Star is it's big. It's like 240 foot tall. It's nice. It's got some lots and lots of floater airtime and some more ejector airtime towards the end of the ride. It is a little bit rattly, so if it were a little bit smoother, I'd probably rank it a bit higher. And actually, looking back now, should I place Goliath above Silver Star? I don't know. What coasters you've ridden is the absolute most forceful? Probably Nemesis. Oh no, I'm accidentally moving something. Yeah, I'd probably say Nemesis is the most forceful roller coaster I've ridden. But it's either Nemesis or Expedition G-Force. Both are very, very intense. Yeah, so I'm actually going to place Goliath, which is at Wallaby Holland, above Silver Star. Actually, I don't know, they're both around the same. Whatever, I'll put Goliath there. It's like a mini version of Expedition G-Force, in the sense that it has some really good airtime, but not quite enough to bump it up higher in the list. It does burn a bit of speed over the water with these long helices, but it's not a bad ride. It's not a bad ride at all. Maverick or Let Coaster for me. Oh yeah, of course, yeah. Honestly, Mr. Colorist, you've ridden some amazing roller coasters. It's super impressive. Super, super impressive. Number 9 is the Swarm at Fort Park. Very intense. The restraints are a little bit tight, if I'm being honest, but I like the theming, and it's more of a complete ride compared to Stealth, which is a little bit lower down on the list. 10, Baron 1898, great experience. Not the most intense roller coaster out there, but the actual experience of getting on the roller coaster and all the pre-shows and everything really makes that ride phenomenal to me, and definitely worth having that number 10 spot. Although after 1 or 2 theme park trips that I've got planned up next year, it probably won't be in that top 10 anymore. Number 11 is Troy, fantastic wooden coaster, my favourite wooden coaster. It can be a little bit rough in places, but I've been told that depends on the time of year, because Toverland retrack it quite a lot because it is a massive wooden coaster. Yeah, it provides some nice airtime, very intense for a wooden coaster as well. But yeah, so it's a good ride, that. Stealth, the best launch I've ever experienced. Nothing comes close. You're sitting on that launch straight, looking at this massive tower, and then you just go boom, and you just shoot down like a blimmin' bullet in a barrel of a gun. It's a crazy acceleration on that. Nice airtime as well, and decently intense. Woden Timber Coaster, basically a not quite as good version of Troy. It's still good though, don't get me wrong. Its pacing is very, very good, and it's the biggest GCI that I believe. No, hang on, it's the biggest GCI in existence, I think. Mr. Yutov, I don't see Phantasialand. Sorry, I keep calling you Mr. Yutov. It's just easier. I don't see Phantasialand. No, I haven't been to Phantasialand. That may be one of the parks I may be visiting next year, depending on what happens. But we'll see what happens. We'll see. I don't know. It's all up in the air. No, I haven't been to Phantasialand. It's a big shame. Yeah, so Woden's alright. It's quite good. I mean, it's in my top 25, so it's very good. 14, Sick. What a shocker. That Flamingo Land. Fantastic investment for the park. Check out my review if you haven't. I was very, very happy with that review. It's in the channel somewhere. Yeah, 6, a great ride. 15, Yoris and the Drac at Efteling. Nice airtime, better version of Wicker Man. 16, Nemesis Inferno. I don't really think it's underrated. I think it's kind of settled in the coaster community, at least in this country. But it's yeah, it's good. It's really good. It's nice and smooth, nice and intense, but not nearly as good as the original in my opinion. The lap bars on Sick, Jeff Jefferson, yeah. The lap bars make Sick so much better than Colossus, which as you'll see, isn't in the top 25. 17 Wicker Man, a little bit controversial, putting Nemesis Inferno above Wicker Man, but I just I prefer Nemesis Inferno. Wicker Man's a great ride nonetheless. It's a great experience. I am a little bit mixed feelings about its theme and its target demographic, but I'm going to save that for the review I've got lined up if I get round to filming and editing it. So again, we'll just have to wait and see depending on how much schoolwork I've got over the next few weeks. 18 Bluefire Mega Coaster, nice launch, amazing final inversion, and some great near misses throughout the ride with some rock work. It's amazing, and it's got some really good inversions as well. 19 Megaphobia, really good wooden coaster actually. It was a little bit rough when I rode it, but that's with all wooden coasters, so that's fine. Lots of fantastic airtime. You're literally flying out your seat on every single hill. Good wooden coaster. It's just a shame. It would be nicer if it was a little bit closer to where I live, but it does mean that if ever I'm in South Wales, I will definitely be checking it out. Number 20 is Soar the Ride. Fantastic theming, great airtime, great drop, a little bit rough around the edges, but it's a good ride nonetheless. Jeff, I can't imagine you riding Taron with lap bars. Dude, Taron looks amazing. 21 Oblivion, one trick wonder, fantastic drop. That's about it. With the way you just dive down into the tunnel, it's fantastic at night. It's a real crowd pleaser, that ride. 22 Kumali. Kumali's good. It's the best SLC I've ridden. More intense than I was expecting and smoother than I was expecting. I like the location, I like the first drop, and I really like the 0G roll on it. 23 Eurosat Can coaster, probably the best family coaster in existence in my opinion. Although it is below Wicker Man, but this is purely a family coaster, not family. Well, it's a little bit of both, isn't it? It's like family thrill, but the theming's amazing. It's a beautiful ride, part of the France section of Europa Park, and yeah, it's really good. It's pretty cool because it's all encased in this dome, kind of like Epcot, and it's a nice ride. It's a beautiful ride with a beautiful soundtrack. 24 Lost Gravity, a little bit underrating. Underrating. I don't know. I didn't get my words out right there, but I'm not the biggest fan of Lost Gravity. It's still good enough to be in my top 25. Don't get me wrong. But when I went to ride it, I was expecting it to be like top 10, maybe even top 5. So it's just how it is. Some rides are just not as good as you're expecting. That's why managing your expectations is really important. But it's a funky ride, got some really fantastic elements to it actually. Some nice airtime as well. And yes, it's an overall good ride, a little bit rattly. The restraints come down quite tightly on your thighs. But next time I go to Wallaby Holland, that is the ride I will be going on first. Not Untamed, but Lost Gravity, because I just want to give it a second chance. And finally, number 25 is Skyscream at Holiday Park. I rode this recently, very intense. It's got a very unique theme. Well, not really unique, but it's an engaging theme. It's very horror orientated. I like the launches on this thing, the way you go forwards and then backwards and then forwards. Yeah, very impressive. It's a good ride that I don't think I can rank any higher, to be honest. But I'm happy with the placing of that though. 25 for Skyscream. And there you go. That is my top 25 roller coasters. Now, hold on to the stream for a second because I don't blame you guys because you're probably all very busy, but you didn't get to see my intro. I spent a long time on it and I kind of want to show you. So I'll close off the stream. I'm going to show you the intro as an outro because why not? It can be your countdown to when you're set free and you don't have to watch me anymore. So thank you all for watching. If you haven't subscribed or you haven't liked the video, please consider doing both. And yeah, I really appreciate you for tuning along for the past hour and a half. We had a few technical difficulties at the beginning, but I'm happy it got resolved and I now understand what to do upon the next stream. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll close off by showing you the intro because it's pretty cool. I'm very happy with it. So that's all from me. I hope you have a fantastic weekend, and I will see you in the next live stream, hopefully, which I don't know when it may be. It may be Sunday. I don't know. Depends what happens. So yeah, I'll see you guys. Have a great day. Enjoy the intro. It's going to fade to black and then the intro is going to come on. So hold on just a second.